Shedeur shit.
Shedeur, man. Shedeur, yeah. I'm just curious what y'all thoughts on it.
His dad did him like a major disservice. And don't get me wrong, because at the same time, I believe the reason he is where he is because of his father. I think.
Wait.
He got skill too.
No, I didn't say he doesn't have
without
skill.
Deion, excellent.
No, I didn't say he doesn't have skill.
He can throw the rock.
I understand that, but his father was a former NFL player and trained him and worked with him and basically helped him get to where he is.
Work with him to throw the rock. Deion wasn't no cornerback. Deion was a defensive back.
So Deion didn't help train him.
No, Deion didn't help him throw the rock. Nigga, he can throw the ball
from birth.
If you ever watch those kids, they're like gifted athletes across the board. They can play everything. Fight, shoot, jump.
Even his daughter,
stab.
Daughter's
Shelomai or whatever. Yeah, she plays basketball. All of them niggas is nice. Even the oldest one, Deion Jr., he just 5'5", so he ain't making nowhere, but that nigga can hoop too, and he was a football player.
No, I believe they have great genes, but Deion works with his son. He's been there, and he's been like basically like instrumental.
This is your topic, so I'm gonna let you get your shit off. Go ahead, pause, and then we can get back to it. Go ahead.
I appreciate it.
You wrote this shit down that you wanted to say shit on Deion Sanders.
I didn't. I'm not shitting on Deion Sanders.
He did him a disservice, and he helped him. Go ahead. Finish, man.
I want to hear. I do want to hear what you got to say about it.
No, I think the reason he's there is because of Deion. I think also, though, Deion sometimes, because of the show that he puts together and him being Showtime or whatever, I think you could kind of hurt his chances by saying certain things. I think when he came out and he said that, and everything he does makes the news and everyone's listening.
That's a fact.
When he said shit like, well, I want to coach my son in the NFL, that sends a strong message, one. Two, when you say things like, oh, there's certain teams I'm not going to let him go to or I don't fuck with, that's another thing. Like, no one wants to deal with no one wants to deal with a overbearing father. Now, does he get credit for that? Like, overbearing fathers, like, you know, I feel like they don't get enough credit. When you look at Serena Williams' dad, when you look at Tiger Woods' dad, when you look at, like, I mean, those dads are the reason why their kids are as successful as they are. So I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying you have to take the negative with the positive and vice versa.
MJ dad too. Shout out
but I just don't like that adage that it's the dad's credit. Like, it ain't. The dad can do all the coaching and all that. That child still needs to go perform. It doesn't matter how much training and practice.
I'm not giving all the credit to his father.
No matter, they still had to go do it. They had to get up every day and go do it. Pause. The father can coach from the sideline and cheer, nigga. They have to do it.
So Serena Williams' dad doesn't get any credit?
Sure. Serena Williams is still the best tennis player ever because she is.
Yes.
Regardless of what the dad says or did. He helped her. He's just not, nigga, like I said, man. And Shedeur, my shit is my fault. I don't want to forget. The Shedeur shit, right? He's going to be scrutinized like super, super heavily because he didn't acquiesce. I think that's a part of it, right? Deion, niggas don't want to, and that's cool because Deion was a problematic person, period. He's a loud voice. He's large,
boisterous.
He's just a lot to deal with. Niggas probably don't want that shit in the back room, back office of the fucking Atlanta Falcons again or the Niners again or the Cowboys, right? So I get that. However, when it boils down to, oh, it's racist, stop it. Niggas got to chill. The first selection was a black quarterback.
Shout out to Cam Ward, Miami
And
Hurricanes.
it wasn't someone that refused to acquiesce. It just wasn't. When you go your whole life being coddled, regular treatment feels like abuse.
That's true.
Right?
That's a bar.
When you get treated like a normal nigga, that shit is humbling.
When niggas tell you no and you used to say getting yes all
Brings
the time.
you down fast. Like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? Because you had to wait 2 or 3 or 4 days to get drafted. It feels like, damn,
Oh,
them niggas
when
ain't
you
fucking with me.
expected to go 1.
Right?
And
And
now
it's
you-
like, that's
crazy.
all it is. He didn't acquiesce, my nigga. You got there, they said he was fucking up on interviews because of teams he didn't want to go to. Simple and plain. You had your mind made up. You were going to the Giants. They not fucking with that. The Giants ain't never had a black quarterback and they never going to. Let's just keep it a buck, nigga. These niggas fucked up and let Barkley go. They make dumb decisions, man. It's just what it is, nigga.
I don't even know why he wanted to go there.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, like, I don't feel like it's nothing to do with being a black quarterback. It's the nigga didn't, you feel me? He didn't follow, huh?
And why didn't he acquiesce though? Why did he was choosing from the team?
I feel like Matt.
So you don't feel like his father has something to do with that?
So hold on.
He's going to be scrutinized unfairly due to those choices.
Yeah,
of course.
Eli Manning and the Chargers?
Yeah.
Eli did the exact same
that's
thing.
why
I agree with you.
You remember Eli Manning in the
Yeah, he did the exact same thing.
So
He said, "We're not." He said, "Do not draft me. I'm not going there." San Diego traded him.
He said, "I'm going to sit out until you guys trade me." And
Yeah,
trade him.
and they traded him.
Archie.
Right?
Archie Manning. Like he had that power.
Yeah.
And he wasn't a loud, boisterous nigga like Deion. Which is that's unfair and that's just racism to that. But Deion's a lot to deal with, my nigga. He's a large character. Pause.
And then
Shout out to Coach
the
Prime.
kids have their own characters too.
Of
like,
course.
You seen them in the club the other day, the cases of money. You didn't even play a game yet.
With Shenseea?
Like,
but to front though,
Yeah.
but hold on, take that away.
Salute.
He is clearly the best quarterback option in the draft.
Yes.
Wait up,
So
I want to
shouldn't
hear.
went
I
that
want to hear what Donnell got to say because I do have an opinion too.
It shouldn't have went that far.
It
That
should-
nigga's dumb tough.
they don't want to
Getting
deal
sacked,
with that.
pause, he get right the fuck back up. He's mad tall, and he got an
got an
arm.
arm.
Nigga, he's throwing 60, 70-yard bombs.
Donnell, go ahead.
Mad accurate. He's nice. Just like I said, man, it's the acquiesce.
Yeah, I do think it's unfair because, like I said, you've seen Eli Manning do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not playing there. I'm not going to
It's
go.
been multiple players who've done
Right?
this actually.
Johnny Manziel talked the most shit out of anybody
Yep.
who was on the field doing the whole shit and
And he wasn't even nice.
wilding, DUIs, drinking everything.
Yeah.
He got picked
Coked up.
before fucking Shedeur got picked.
Shedeur has
Johnny
no
was
funny shit
bugging.
in his background.
No funny
Nothing.
shit. And it's like, so if you're going to
Baker
say,
too. Baker Mayfield.
oh, I'm not picking him because he's arrogant or brash or
Boisterous,
he
yeah.
boasts. That's a little bit of bullshit because that's a huge part of sports. And people often celebrate that and
Yeah.
And that
Choose
drives
that-
ticket sales.
right. So it's like, nah, a huge part of it was that he was that, but he was black in that.
Nah, it's
I
not
ain't
the
do-
All right,
I ain't
so
doing the black.
let me
I ain't
real
doing the
quick.
black.
Let me.
I mean,
I ain't doing the black.
so
That's
what
not
is
the
it
black.
Go
then?
ahead.
His dad.
okay, let me give
His
a-
dad
you.
comes in because you have the boisterousness, right? But we can't say Deion's not a force and Deion doesn't get his way. Deion could, if the nigga says he wants to be a coach in the NFL, it is very realistic to believe that that is a distinct possibility.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's a
I
possibility
agree with that.
regardless.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if he's coming in, first of all, and this is just me imagining, if a nigga says he wants to be a coach in the NFL, I don't watch that much football, but it's like, how many coaches can there be on the team?
So is the fear that
One head coach was a lot of coaches, but go ahead.
Yeah, so then
but it's the fear that we draft him, Deion comes to coaching that team, he's gonna leave and go to that team? Is that the fear?
no,
So
I'm
here-
saying
So like, what does
here's my
Deion want to be a
opinion.
coach
I-
in the NFL have to do anything with drafting the best
I,
quarterback?
Go
I
ahead.
think him coming in and him basically being able to come in and shake up an organization or get his way. Some people just don't want to deal with whatever comes with that.
Which
So
is
it's
which is a poor business decision.
Yeah.
to be
Horrible.
honest, to not want Deion in your company.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but for
He's a
whatever
part
reason,
of any franchise because he's driving ticket sales. The nigga's hot right now. Pause.
But
This is what it
but
is.
to your
Niggas
point,
love Deion.
the son is one of the
Coach Prime.
best quarterback,
He's
and yeah,
clearly the best.
he's arrogant, but there's a reason.
All right, so
for
let
it
me
if
jump
he's
in
the
real
best.
quick because
My bad,
Reg
go
did
ahead.
allude to something. And he's a casual fan. I think what happened with this.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
No, that wasn't a disrespect.
Nah,
Now,
that was. You told him to
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Watch
Yeah,
your
it's
mouth,
crazy.
man.
So now
That's
let me
what you just
finish.
said.
Let me finish.
I'm
He
a
alluded
casual
to something.
fan. He's
And I was going to mention
other
that
shit.
too. Yeah, you actually might be
Yeah.
right. So
He's
I
some
think a
other
lot of casual fans got wrapped up in this draft, and I think the issue with that, Reg, is this.
Yeah.
I disagree with all y'all points. I think the reality is Shedeur ain't as good as y'all was sold on. I think that talent trumps all. If you look at Shedeur's draft grade, and all NFL players are given a grade prior to going to the draft, right? And it has to deal with some of your measurables at the combines, your pro days, your interview, and obviously your college career. Shedeur was like a C, but he is such a big personality, and his father's such a big personality that for the casual fan, they think, oh my God, this guy's such a great player. He is not what Cam Ward is. Cam Ward was the number one pick. We can't say it's about race. Cam Ward is black. The number one pick in the NFL draft was a black
I feel like
quarterback.
something crazy.
no.
It's
that's
not.
Shedeur's
But
wild.
It's not.
But that's not.
But you're
like
saying-
I'm saying this about race. It's not because that they don't choose black quarterbacks. It's
Right.
that it's a different criteria when you're black than when you're white.
So no, that's always going to be
So
true.
what-
But what
that's
I'm
the
saying
reason
is
Cam Ward draft
A plus.
A word?
Cam Ward is far and away, and he's taller, he's faster, he's stronger, he's
So
a
why
much
did
better
why did the mock
quarterback.
But
draft
Shedeur don't
have Shedeur so
fucking
high?
And so
Shedeur
that
don't
was the
move.
problem. I think guys like, and who's that guy who does the mock draft every year on ESPN, the white guy with the weird
Mel
hair?
Kiper.
Kiper is running around telling you how great Shedeur is when the teams are literally saying, and a lot of reporting is going to start to come out now where people are going to start to say what happened in their draft room. The teams are saying, yo, he ain't that good. He ain't as good as
Okay.
y'all think.
So,
Yeah.
Mark,
Right?
you're
Talent
saying-
usually trumps all.
You're saying I'm a casual fan, which I
Yes.
like. That's fine. I don't even watch this shit. right?
So that's what
I ain't even a
Yeah.
casual
Right.
fan.
That's what Darnell said.
I'm just
yeah.
not a fan.
So y'all just want to repeat back what I just fucking said, or you gonna let me talk?
Oh.
So what I was saying was,
Let me turn up his
Snooty
mic.
to that.
Hey,
Hold on.
so what I was saying
That's
was,
snooty.
I wasn't even done with Brad, but Brad had something to say. Go ahead, go ahead.
Snooty is mad
Before
funny.
you say anything, I'm gonna lower everybody else's volume. I'm gonna raise yours.
Yeah.
Get your shit
Wild
off.
Snooty.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo,
Go
you
crazy.
have other people who have either played in the NFL or they professionally report on the NFL and so on and so
turn
forth.
them up.
No one's saying that he's better than the guy you were just talking about. I don't know who that guy is.
Can you hear
But
yourself?
if all of these people are saying that he should have went in the first round, right? Do you not think there's credence to that? No one's saying he's the best.
wait up.
He's the best candidate.
So this is what
but
I'm
they're
saying, Reg.
they're surprised he
They
didn't
weren't
go.
saying that. Mel Kiper on ESPN was like, I think he should be a first round pick. A lot of the experts outside of them said he's a day 2 guy, which is the 2nd and 3rd round. He went in the 5th. Now I think that was too far, but most experts would tell you his draft score
And
wasn't
what's
that
crazy
good.
is like you will sit and then you'll talk about all of these white conspiracies, and then you'll take whatever the coaches in the organization say at face value and not consider the fact that there might
So
be.
I'll respond to that. For the people who also, because where you going?
Nigga go, man.
Because he said,
Tell a nigga
well,
2 snaps.
when you said directly to me
Bitch.
about these conspiracy theories, what I'm saying is I'm also a guy who watches football on Saturdays.
Okay.
I'm
That
not
nigga
I'm far from the casual fan. Do you know
Alright.
what happens on Saturdays?
No,
College
I'm not.
College football.
College football. All right.
I watch college football as well. He jumped off the page because he was playing in a team that number 1 was terrible before his father and he arrived.
Colorado
Colorado
They weren't in
won
the
one
talk.
game. They first year won, I think, 9 games. Second year they went to a bowl game. He was a Heisman finalist. In college, he had a very good career, but he also had a great team around him. He had the 2nd pick in the draft. Playing with him was Travis Henry. Or Travis Hunter. I'm sorry, Travis Hunter.
Act like a casual.
Correct. Four of his receivers also went before him.
Yeah.
They were like that.
They was.
Right? His team was like that. And so, and we've seen a lot of Heisman candidates not go high in the draft.
Jawan don't agree that they was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, they was nice, Jawan bugging.
Nah,
we've seen a
the
lot
whole
of,
line went, my nigga. Come on.
the line was
a
terrible,
casual.
but all,
no, I'm saying the
all
whole
skill
line.
position,
The whole wide receiver line.
the whole core.
So.
Sure.
So hold on, let me be clear.
So
No,
where
I'm
are you-
explaining that. I don't
can't-
agree.
they can't
I
do
don't
it
agree at all.
themselves.
Yo, the niggas,
So where are
the
you-
niggas
where are you
mad
addressing the
immobile.
collusion?
That's the only black quarterback with no wheels.
Address the
Stand
collusion.
there, throw the
He
ball.
don't have, but
no
that
wheels.
was a part of his issue.
That's fire.
Pop, that was a part of the issue. He
That's
doesn't have the
That's the
athleticism.
problem, though. He's not a black quarterback. This nigga throw like a
He's a
white
traditional quarterback.
nigga. So why the fuck you don't want that on your team?
'Cause
That's
he's
why I
not
don't
better
agree.
than the niggas in
I
front
don't
of him,
agree
and
that
it's
Cam
okay.
Ward's better.
No, Cam Ward is
I don't agree.
far away better.
Who's
You
the
saying
white?
a combo QB?
Far away.
He's a combo QB. He's running. This nigga
He can
should do it,
throw.
take the snap
He's
and
mobile.
stand there and hit a nigga 90 yards.
Yo,
Paul.
it's not even
Bugging.
close, Cam Ward.
I
Who's
don't
the
agree.
second quarterback that got taken?
It's a white boy.
Is he better than Shedeur?
No.
His measurables were off the charts. That white boy that y'all talking about is like
I forgot he not
6'5".
black.
He's like 6'5", 6'6". He
Last
runs
week
a
he said he was
4.
black. I don't know. He's throwing me off. I don't know what he is.
Huh?
The NFL.
And this is funny, and I want to
now y'all
respond to
gonna-
that.
Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. For more content, click over here. And most importantly, sign up for our Patreon. We need the money. Reg, stop lying.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Huh?